Hey everyone, my name's Katie. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be creating ornaments using items from close to my heart. So this is just a little close-up of the ornament that I created and that we're going to be creating together today. It is just a simple ornament, but put all together, it is super cute. So what I did is I actually ordered these rounds directly off of Amazon. And when you get them, they come like this, so pre-cut, and then they have the hole drilled right in them. And I believe the package that I also ordered also came with this twine. And then what I did was stamp the image and then just hot glued a little bow on it. So this piece of ribbon I just had in my stash. I'm pretty sure I got it from Michael's or Hobby Lobby years ago. And what I did was just kind of coordinate the red in this with some close to my heart colors. So I'm going to be using candy apple red to recreate this little joy. And I just think this is such a cute rustic feel kind of ornament. You could hang this on a mini tree. This is not a very large ornament. I believe these come in different sizes, but I believe this one is about the 3-inch one. So you can create this on many different sizes, but this was just the perfect size to create for these ornaments to put on one of my little mini trees. So that stamp set right here is just called Simply Joy. So you can see what you get is this nice fun word joy, but it's got all these little swirly whirlies around it, very whimsical. But then you get another few pieces as well. So these are some hearts, here's another little swirl, and these are a bunch of little dots right there at the bottom. So these stamp sets are awesome. They're called the M-size stamp sets, and you can find that here on page 34 of the new catalog. So right here it is Flourish Joy, but you get 4 images for $3.95 US. The other M-size stamp, which works the exact same way, is right here and called Confetti Cheers. There are a few in the annual book as well, and usually there are a few in every catalog that comes out every 2 months. But this one, the Joy, I just thought was perfect for the holiday season, and not to mention to go with this ornament. So I just want to show you real quick how easy it is to actually stamp right on wood. So with Close to My Heart ink, you can actually stamp right onto the wood. Now if you're worried about any kind of fading, you can definitely seal it with some Mod Podge, or you can use some kind of spray, some sealant spray as well, some kind of acrylic spray to kind of give it a nice coat over it to kind of seal it. But I wasn't worried about it. This is again going on a smaller tree that I just solely use for decoration to kind of put out every year, so it's not our big huge Christmas tree. But if you were going to use it beyond, I guess, if this is going to be an every year thing, then I'd maybe seal it as well. But what I'm doing is just inking up the Joy stamp. So again, just kind of squishing it around and then tapping it. I find that's the best way to get the best saturation. And then with anything, you're just going to want to press straight down and then lift up. The thing with the wood is that you do not actually need this little piece behind it. You will get an even pressure. So I'm just going to go ahead and line that up in the middle, push straight down, put some pressure, leave it on there for a few seconds, and then lift up. And I have a really nice image of Joy right there. And that again is in that candy apple. And you can see all the fun details and those swirls all around the word Joy. So then what I did is I just tied a simple bow, and then I'm just going to hot glue it to the top. But before I hot glue it, I'm just going to take a bit of this twine and just kind of cut it and get it through that hole. If you ever have trouble getting something like this, like twine, through a hole, the easiest way to do that is I will show you real quick a nice trick that I learned that definitely works if twine or string does not actually go through. You just take a piece of kind of tape. It could be washi tape, it could be clear tape, any tape will do, and you add it to the end and kind of roll it up. And that way it makes a nice point that you can just kind of thread it right through that hole. And the great thing I like about washi tape is it comes off really easily. So I'm going to go ahead and just discard that. And I'm going to tie just a simple kind of knot on top. Nothing fancy, but I just want to make sure that I do have enough room to hang it on the branch. gonna go ahead and get these two pieces even. Just kind of tie a knot on top. Right there, pull it through. If there's too much on top, obviously just cut off the excess. And there you go. And then the little bow right here, again, I'm just going to take some hot glue and just glue that down. I'm going to kind of cover the hole with this as well. So just placing the hot glue right over that hole. That way it'll keep the string straight in place, and then the bow will actually be covering it. But with this bow, I kind of want to manipulate and make the little tails go the direction I want them to. So again, just pressing it down. This is hot glue, so I don't want to actually touch it. This is very hot glue, but there you go. There is our two ornaments that we created today using the M size stamps from Close to My Heart.